everyone. Today I'm going to talk about multi-armed bandit models. Firstly, what personalization means for a business. Personalization is key for great customer experience and drives customer retention. The more you personalize for the customers, more are they to shop from you or engage with your service. Predominantly, recommendation systems help make recommendations leading up to personalization for the customers of a business or a service. These mostly use collaborative filtering methods. Examples of these are Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon, which recommend what you want to shop or what frequently were bought together, your curated songs list, and what would you be most probable about watching based on your watching history and interests. However, there are limitations of recommender systems. Not enough customer data exists to start recommending something to a new user, also known as the cold start problem. Also, accumulating customer data can take time, and customer may lose interest in the service in the meantime as well. Recommendations are usually based on historical customer data, which may be very biased towards that specific interest they were interested in when we learnt about them. Customer interests change more frequently than ever. What may be of interest to me an hour ago may not be when I come back to the service to engage more. This could be about how YouTube recommends you based on your current interests or your previous interests or watching history. There comes multi-arm bandits. Basic idea of a multi-arm bandit is that when a gambler walks into a casino with a lot of slot machines which have an unknown distribution of rewards. Here the objective of the gambler is to maximize the reward by playing on slot machines which offer a higher return rate. Bandit models employ a heuristic called explore versus exploit. Exploit is when, given the evidence, that is, knowing the return rate of a specific machine, a bandit or a gambler can keep playing on that machine which he or she knows about that return rate. However, they may miss on the other machines which have a higher rate possibly, and hence the explore comes into the picture. In the explore, the gambler can try new machines to discover new return rates, and thereby bandits' goal is to balance between the exploit and explore modes. The model here is where K machines with reward probabilities as a distribution. At each step T, the gambler plays on a specific slot machine once to get a reward R. Here, the goal of the model is to maximize the reward R over the steps T. There are various implementations of these algorithms, which I may not be able to cover in this specific video, but there are a few which are called epsilon greedy algorithm, upper confidence bounds, Thompson sampling, and Lind UCB algorithms. More details are in this research paper that I've linked below. Looking at the practical uses of multi-arm bandits, I'm going to pick 3 examples for you to read through. And the links are on the bottom right as well. Netflix predominantly uses multi-arm bandits for the artwork selection that you see when you launch Netflix. The hypothesis here is that a different artwork can lure a customer based on their interests to click through and watch the title. Here, you start with a set of candidate images, and the experiment that runs within the Bandit framework learns as to which kind of customers are lured by which kind of artwork here. And this is a continuous learning activity. Here, the goal is to maximize the cumulative reward after n tries. Another popular example is the billboard personalization. Billboard is that slot when you launch Netflix and there is a title that the Netflix team wants to promote to you. There are various options that may exist at a given time, but personalization comes into picture where Netflix is able to leverage your previous watching history and suggest the title that may make more appeal to you. There is a great video by the Netflix data scientists where they explain this in great detail. The link is on the bottom. One another example here is from a Sigir paper that Spotify data science team submitted as well. They have their own Bandit model system, which is called BART, and that is a machine learning model for the Spotify home, where you not only see your previous watched or heard songs and artists, but also about the curated lists that are prepared for you to engage with based on your streaming behavior. Thank you for watching this. I hope the links and the content was helpful.